Cities are built for comfort, not collapse. But in a World War III scenario, the power fails, water stops running, buildings crack, and the chaos begins. In this episode of the Smart Guide to Survive, WW3, we're leaving the wilderness and diving straight into the danger zone, urban survival. When everything familiar is gone, elevators don't work, cell towers go silent, and help isn't coming. You need to think like a survivor, not a civilian. Today we'll cover how to spot unsafe structures before they collapse, find clean water in the city, use shadows and cover to stay hidden from threats and escape a city safely, even when the roads are blocked. This isn't about panic. It's about being smart, quiet, and prepared in a world where the rules have changed overnight. Let's get started. Avoiding collapse. After a blast, airstrike, or earthquake, a building doesn't have to fall down right away to be deadly. In fact, most deaths happen after the initial impact, when people walk into a damaged structure thinking it's safe. But here's the truth. If a building's frame is cracked, bent, or unbalanced, it could collapse with the next tremor, or just under your weight. Check these warning signs before entering. Wall cracks. Look for deep or spreading cracks in concrete, especially near supporting corners, doors, or window frames. These areas hold the structure together. Cracks here often mean serious instability. Shattered windows equals shock stress. If a building's windows are blown out but the walls look untouched, that's a red flag. It likely took a shock wave, and its internal structure could be fractured. Leaning or bowing walls, stand back. Does the building look tilted? Are any walls bulging out slightly? That's a major sign. It's shifting, and may collapse at any moment. Dangling wires or broken pipes. These aren't just electrical or water hazards. They often mean internal structural breakage. If you see exposed rebar, severed pipes, or hanging cables, it's not worth the risk. Golden rule: if you step inside and the floor shifts, the ceiling creaks, or the air feels off, get out immediately. Remember, in a survival scenario, your body is your number one tool. Don't risk it for shelter if the shelter could bury you. Finding water in the concrete jungle. In a full urban collapse, water taps run dry fast. City pumps fail, pipes crack, reservoirs get contaminated, but don't panic. Cities hide survival-grade water sources. You just have to know where to look. Here's what to check first. 1. Toilet tanks, not the bowl. The top tank of a toilet, where clean water sits before flushing, is often sealed and safe to drink if untouched. Open it gently. If it looks clear and doesn't smell, filter and purify it before use. 2. Hot water heaters. Every home or apartment unit usually has a tank with 20 to 50 gallons of clean water. Look at the bottom. There's a small drain valve. Use a wrench or multi-tool to open it and collect water into a bottle or pot. 3. Radiators and boiler pipes. Old buildings. In older apartment complexes or schools, radiator systems still hold water even if power is out. Tap or tilt them. Some have a manual valve or bleed screw. This water isn't always clean. Always purify before drinking. Pro tip: always carry a small wrench or adjustable multi-tool in your survival kit. Most hidden water sources, heaters, radiators, utility boxes, are locked behind simple valves. How to make it safe to drink. Boil for at least 5 minutes. Or use water purification tablets, iodine or chlorine-based. If nothing else, add 2 drops of bleach per liter, stir, and wait 30 minutes. Use a cloth to pre-filter cloudy water before purifying. It's not about how much water you find. It's about knowing where it hides and making it safe before you drink. Move like a shadow. In a post-collapse city, visibility is risk. Looters, soldiers, or desperate civilians. You don't want to be seen, and you don't want to fight. How to stay hidden. Move during dawn or dusk. Low light gives cover. Wear dark, non-reflective clothes, not bright gear. Use alleyways, underground parking, and rooftops when moving between blocks. Avoid open spaces like highways, plazas, or intersections. Think 2 steps ahead. If you can be seen, you can be followed. Escape routes and safe exits. The roads will be jammed or blocked. GPS, useless. You need to think like a rat, not a driver. Smart exit tactics. Study railroad tracks. They often lead out of cities and are rarely patrolled. Use sewers or storm drains to bypass roadblocks, but only if you've mapped them. Identify overpasses or tunnels that connect to rural zones. Carry a compass and printed city map. No batteries needed. Your goal is always the same: distance from chaos. Quiet, quick, and deliberate. Urban survival isn't about gear. It's about strategy. The right moves now can mean the difference between escape and being trapped. In a city after collapse, it's not the chaos that kills first. It's thirst, panic, a wrong step into a crumbling building. But now, you've got the edge. You know how to spot dangerous structures before they fall, tap into hidden water sources when the taps stop, move smart, stay quiet, and keep your head low. That's how you survive the first wave. Got a question about urban survival? Drop it in the comments. I read everyone, and your question might be featured in the next video. If this video gave you a new survival tool, smash that like button. Share it with someone who needs to start thinking about this. And don't forget to subscribe to the Smart Guide to Survive WW3, because next time, we're going deeper. How to loot without getting caught, where to hide when there's nowhere safe, and how to find allies without risking betrayal. This is just the beginning. Your survival kit starts here.